my name's Katie Rushworth and today I'm here at Tong Garden Centre. The sun is out, the birds are singing, and I'm going to show you how to make a show-stopping container, a real focal point for the garden and something that's going to look fabulous for 365 days a year, fingers crossed. Now, I've picked this rather stunning container because I'm very fond of the colour, and believe it or not, it's kind of like a fiberglass, so it's not too heavy. Once it's full of soil, I'm going to be able to move it into position really easily. Now, with any container, drainage is the key because nobody wants a soggy sump in the bottom of their pot. So I've got one hole in the bottom of this and I'm going to cover it with gravel. Can use anything for drainage in the bottom of a pot. It could be old broken dishes, bits of roof slate, just as long as it covers that drainage hole at the bottom and allows water to drain out fully. Next, I've got some multi-purpose compost. Now, if you have any homemade compost at home, you can add it to this and it will enrich it, which would be fantastic. The first plant I want to put in here is a phormium. Now, phormiums have a fantastic shape. We call this a fan shape in garden design, and it's a real kind of look at me, and it's how it performs. So this is going in, and I'm going to put it at the back because containers usually are viewed from one side. They're very rarely viewed from all the way around. If they are viewed from all the way around, by all means place it in the middle, but I like to put my taller things at the back and then go down to my lower things at the front, just like I would approach a border. So that is going in at the back here. Now, phormiums can get big and eventually this will get too big for its pot, but also a pot will restrict the growth of anything. So you will get a good few years happily out of it in this container. I really like to plant containers that will give me a really fantastic show all year. So consider foliage. This has got this beautiful kind of stripy foliage. You can get all different types of phormiums. Some have got a red flare to them. You can even get ones that are kind of almost inky, purpley black, which with lime green looks fantastic. So that's my phormium at the back. Next up, I've got a wonderful little hebe. Now, hebes are a fantastic plant. They come in all shapes and sizes. This one is golden pixie, so it's a nice small variety, which is going to be fantastic for a container. And it has a stunning stem colour. If you look at the stem, it's like a really deep purple, and its foliage is lovely and it flowers. So this little plant is you get a lot for your money, really. I'm going to pop that in, tease its roots out a little bit. Now, people are often a little bit intimidated by root teasing, but a shrub like this, or a perennial plant, it kind of shocks the plant into thinking that it's in trouble, so it will encourage it to put down more roots. So don't be afraid of breaking them, kind of really get in there, and that breakage of roots, like I say, will just panic the plant and make it think it has to make more to survive, so it's a good thing. I'm going to pop that back here. And already you can see the lovely contrast between this small dome of hebe and this lovely flared phormium at the back. Now it's time for a geum. Now this has got the most pretty flower. It's a gently nodding flower to it, and it has such grace and form, and this will kind of float around mid plant and just kind of soften the two shapes together. Geums do prefer a damp soil. This variety I know will cope quite happily in this container. It just might need a little bit more water than usual. Now, don't be afraid to kind of readjust and arrange things once they're in. I'm going to shift my phormium to the back a little bit more there. And then at the front, I've got this heuchera. And I've picked up on the colour of the geum with the leaf of this heuchera Heucheras are great for containers. The wonderful thing about them is they continue to be this colour all year long. Sometimes over winter the leaves can become a little bit tatty. You just pull off the tatty ones and it will send up new growth. And then I'm going to pop that one at the front there. And heucheras also have these lovely wands of flower. They get much taller and they kind of open up into delicate, gentle spires. And there we have it, a beautiful phormium parading itself at the back here. This gorgeous coral geum, the hebe that is evergreen and has a flower, and this heuchera, which the peach against this green pot looks really rather splendid. For more hints and tips, visit tongardencentre.co.uk.